Hello everybody, another quick short video here just came to my mind in regards to contact tracing. There was a quick article on CBC discussing how, well, in Ontario, but here it's pretty much, it's not mandatory, but maybe it is mandatory, I don't really know, because this is in regards to businesses getting your personal information when you go dine with them or go to a bar or whatever. They're requesting and asking for your name and your phone number. I don't think they didn't ask for address. No, a name and phone number. And I've seen this myself. So they ask for your name and your phone number, and they say in case there's an outbreak of COVID-19, then they can contact you. They can do their contact tracing, and then basically, if someone in the restaurant had it the same day as you, they're going to call you and put you into quarantine and all this stuff. Well, that's up to you. Like I said, if you want to believe in this whole hoax, in my opinion, all they're doing is putting more and more constraints and controls on us. Whatever you want to believe is up to you. I choose to believe this is an overblown hoax based on all the data and facts that I've been able to retrieve by myself using search on Google and checking websites from all different resources. This to me seems like something else, obviously, and everyone knows how I feel, but I'm just going to keep saying the same thing. But in regards to going out and eating, a quick tip is you don't have to give them your real name or your real phone number. They're not going to check your identification. Once they start doing that, then I'm not going to any fucking restaurants, because this is not a communist country, even though they're trying to make it into one. And for a lot of people who are on the sidelines thinking all this is going to blow over, just look around. Look what happened in the last 5-6 months. And just look at the case, the amount of people dying. It's just such bullshit. So, bottom line is this. They're going to start, and they already have started. It happened to me, where I went to a craft beer place, and they were asking for my name and phone number. So, I've already told you what to do. It's up to you if you want to do it or if you want to follow in line. The more you follow in line, the more they're going to implement more strict measures. If you want it, so eventually you're going to have to get a vaccine with a digital ID underneath your skin, which I've already talked about in other videos. Continue acquiescing, continue following orders. The more you follow orders, the more they're going to push. If you stop following orders and pushing back, guess what? If we push back in large amounts, they're not going to be able to continue on with this ridiculous agenda of trying to enslave us. They're just making Canada, I'm going to start calling it it's like communist. It's like Canada and communism mixed is communist, or whatever the hell it is anyways. But anyways, you get my point here. This is no joke. This is not like me being paranoid. It's just, you can see it. Sure, yeah, I know a lot of people think I'm kind of crazy. Yeah, you're just a nut job. Yeah, I'm just a nut job. And when it happens, you're like, oh, well, it's not as bad as you said it was going to be, this and that. That's just because you're getting used to it. If you told yourself a year ago that you'd be wearing masks and they would be talking about, having vaccines in order to fly, and they're going to be digital IDs under those vaccines, and you're not going to be able to go into a store unless you wear a mask and all this stuff, you probably wouldn't have believed it. Well, here we are now, and it's just going to continue happening. So anyways, don't comply with these orders. Don't wear a mask in a store. If they ask you to do it, just say no thank you and try to walk in. If they stop you, just say no thank you, I have a problem breathing with a mask on, I have asthma, whatever it takes. Who cares if you're lying? The government's lying to you all day long. You're trying to fight for your freedoms here. Don't fall for their crap. And if they continue, just go to another store. If you have to, I guess you can shop online. Like all these stupid businesses following suit, guess what? We're either going to shop online at other stores, or either shop online, or we're going to visit other stores. The smart thing to do is visit other stores, so those businesses that comply, including restaurants asking for your name and phone number, if they want to keep complying, go ahead. But I'm not going to go into your business if you continue. If you start asking for my driver's license and stuff like that, then I'm really going to draw the line. They've asked me once for my they've asked me once for my name and phone number. That was one time, and I really wanted to go in there to try the craft beer, so I did. But in all honesty, I don't think I'm going to be going back there. Or maybe if I do, I'm going to tell them, you know what? I don't want to. I'll just basically call them out. I'm like, I would have came in here, but you're asking for my name and my phone number. I know for your COVID-19, well, I don't want to start getting into all this tracking and COVID-19 tracing and contact tracers and all this nonsense. If you believe in the virus, you can believe in it. I'll just go shop elsewhere to buy my craft beer. And that's all you have to do. You have to start fighting back. Now is the time to start fighting back.